Hi guys! Alright, it is now Sunday, which is very sad. Dad is currently working on the porch. He's putting the porch light in for me on both sides of the door. So that's exciting. So we're hoping to get those installed here this morning. I just hooked up the automatic timer and water system for the peach trees, so that is officially up. I've got the drip tubing running on them. I'll show you guys a video here in just a minute. Like I said, it's like Sunday. I think it's like around, it's exactly 12 o'clock. We are going to actually leave out tomorrow morning instead of tomorrow night. We're all going to go to actually my dad's cabin in North Carolina. We're going to leave a day earlier than expected to go up there. He's got some things that he needs hauled up because he doesn't have a truck. So since we have the truck and the trailer, we're going to haul a load of stuff up there for him. And then I figured that we haven't seen the cabin in like a few years, so I figured that would be really fun to stop by, see the cabin, spend some time with him there at the cabin, help him with some stuff, and then leave out probably Tuesday afternoon is what I'm thinking, and then I'll get us in probably, or early, I should say, probably Wednesday morning, give or take. So that's kind of the plan. So leave out a day early, spend a little extra time at the cabin, and then mosey back. So it's kind of a nice in-between point, I think, to stop. Nice break halfway up. So looking forward to that. I think Dad's looking forward to that too. So we're just kind of wrapping things up here, getting lights put in, getting everything picked up. Dad's busy working.
So mean. I get double time and a half a day, by the way.
Yeah, because it's a holiday.
All day overtime.
Feed you extra yummies. I'll make you an extra thick turkey sandwich.
Mayonnaise on the right.
Yeah. So yeah, just finishing up here, getting everything kind of picked up, finished up, make sure we have everything that we want to haul back north with us, and get ready. My mom's gardenia bush is blooming. Look at her. Thought that was very exciting. She's got all sorts of new little blooms on her. I feel like I almost need to like cut her back. She's looking kind of straggly. This is my mom's gardenia bush, but I'm almost positive it's cuttings or babies from my grandmother's yard. Because my grandmother had a gardenia bush in her front yard, and I think that's where this one came from. So this is where we're leaving it this time. Dad and I took the tractor and trailer around and picked up more sticks and debris and burnable stuff. Didn't get all of it, obviously, but was able to get quite a bit of it picked up that was kind of laying around everywhere. But this is what she's looking like as of now. Didn't really do a whole lot with the back pasture other than picking up like debris and stuff and putting it in the burn hole, but not too much done here. But it's sure looking a lot better than it did in December. If you guys watched the first episode, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh. I just heard something in the bushes. I hope that wasn't a hawk after the poor little doves. We got a fixed siding on the back of the barn. We have quite a bit of siding left over actually from the house, because the house was officially done. Now we just have a couple end caps to do that we were short. So We're gonna do this where the soffit was underneath. We're gonna do replace that with what we have left for the metal siding and complete that from underneath, and then what we have left over from that. If not, I'll probably order more and bring more down probably this winter. I'm gonna bring the trailer down again and probably redo the back of the barn, or maybe I'll order it here. I don't know. I'll have to see what the price difference is, because I'm already gonna be bringing a load of stuff down, I'm sure. Then one thing I want to do before I leave is I want to try to cut some of those trees, those little scrubby trees out around the century plants, and kind of clean that up. That's kind of my goal. Got the peach trees in here, so those all look nice. Got cute little peaches on them. This is what the house looks like. We also got to come in here. There's so much still to do, but I need to come through here and clean out all of this as well. So the little plum tree here will stop being strangled by the camphor tree. We have the blocks from the front of the door that we got to put back once we're finished. We're still working in this room here before we leave, just trying to get the walls finished up. This is what the front of the house looks like. This is the end caps that we have to complete. But overall, it is looking a lot better. Still have shutters to put on the house. See the recessed lighting in the house. That looks nice. The cameras are looking at us. And this is what we look like. This is what the outside looks like as of now. And I'll give you guys a tour of the inside here in just a moment when we're done with the bedroom. Alright, doing some last minute trimming before we head out. I want to get these kind of cleaned up around these century plants. I'm pretty sure those came from my grandmother as well. My grandmother used to live in town, and then when she passed, my mom and her siblings sold the place. But my grandmother had a lot of, she was a crazy plant lady too, so she had lots of really cool landscaping plants. And some of the plants that I remember growing up was her gardenia bush. She had a beautiful gardenia bush in her front yard, which is where I'm pretty sure some of those, or where those came from. There's a cactus on the side of the house that I believe came from her as well. She had a huge one in her backyard that I vividly remember running into when I was a little kid and had stickers all over me. And I'm pretty sure that's where that one came from too, along with these, because my grandmother had these in her backyard. And I remember when I was a little girl, she usually watched me like during the day when my parents were at work. And I remember one morning her coming in and telling me that the century plant was blooming. And apparently they only bloom like once every 100 years, and it was blooming. And I'm pretty sure that's where these came from, or from her year. So I think when my grandmother passed, my mom must have went and dug up a bunch of her plants and planted them around here, and I think that's where those three came from. So I want to get them cleaned up. Alrighty, this is what she looks like. It looks much better. Nice and cleaned up. one thing that I did, when I don't have the tractor to use, I'll just put like 2 or 3 of the biggest branches on the bottom, and then I'll cut all the little stuff and put that on top, and then when I go to drag it out to the brush pile, I just grab the 2 or 3 branches from the larger branches that are on the bottom, and I just drag it out, and it carries everything. So everything came out but this small piece. So that saves me from making multiple trips. And it looks like the motion light came on. Dad only had time today to install 1 of the lights on the front porch, and I have 2 more to install on the house. So there's 1 on the left side of the door, and I need 1 more on the right side, and then I have 1 on the front door. So they're motion sensor, which is really nice, and it looks like it's working very well. Very excited about how well it lights everything up. Very excited with how good that looks now. Doesn't look so overgrown. Just gotta hook the trailer up. The timer for the peach trees. And this is what she looks like. So there's going to be 1 on each side of the door and then 1 on the front, but it looks very nice. Alrighty, and then this is where we are at with the house. Got this wall painted. Still got to finish working on the cabinets. I got everything cleaned out of here and painted. So now I just got to go through and wallpaper. Dad's going to take that out and check and see what's wrong with it, see if we can fix it. If not, then I got to get a new water heater. So just got a few. I took out the insulation and piping and pushed it back up, sealed it off. I still got to do the same with the bottom there. I just need to seal it off and then paint. And then wallpaper. Like I said, this is going to be storage, like open storage here, and I'll just have like a pretty curtains. Maybe that'll match the windows for there. It'll just be kind of like storage for cleaner and whatnot. That's as far as I got with the wallpaper because I ran out. So I ordered 2 more, and they will be in, obviously, in like a week. So I had them shipped to Michigan. And when we're down here, I don't know, in the next couple of months, I will bring it down with me and then finish the rest of the room and then finish trimming and molding around the center and top. Nothing really new in here. Jeff sanded some more and did more drywall. Didn't get crazy far with it because the guy spent pretty much the entire week putting up siding. And yeah, nothing really new in here. Where's the light? As it usually comes on automatically. So nothing real new in here other than a toilet. So that's exciting that we don't have to use the bushes any longer. And then nothing too new in here either, other than got the lumber here. Got the beadboard up. So that's exciting. Oh, that's right, there's no lights in this room. So pretty much just kind of, we're still framing. We just finished putting the 2x4 in. So you have something for the drywall to screw into in the corners. So that's as far as we got in here. So now it's ready for the drywall to go up, but before it was not. This room is still the same. I did get the molding done. The trim around the window, so that is done. I need to come in, thinking about doing recessed lighting in here now, and then doing the antique like metal panels, but now they're plastic. So that is pretty much it there. This bathroom is obviously still the same. Everything still needs to get gutted out of it, and the floors need to be repaired. That's a whole nother project in itself. Got the AC unit in here so we can keep the house kind of cool. Keep the humidity out is the biggest concern. We get the new door installed. So that is exciting. So not a lot of huge things in the house. Most everything was outside this time. Like I said, the metal siding's done. Cleaned up a little bit more around the house. I got the rest of the beadboard up in the living room. Got some wallpaper done. Got more sanding and drywall done in there. Cleared this out, painted it. Worked on the cabinets. They're still too dark and we're having issues with the wood. It's like certain ones, they show up way lighter, other ones are showing up way darker, some are way more blotchy. It's like they're all like different wood, even though they're supposed to be the same wood. I don't know, but so we got to go through and kind of maybe strip them lightly to see if we can get them to lighten up a little bit and match. I don't know if they end up being much more fuss. I'm just going to paint them, be done with the whole staining process. So I'll be excited next trip to get all the wallpaper done in this dining room, and then the trim, and then this room will just be, walls at least will be done there. And the next trip I really want to focus on getting the drywall done in that room and this room so we can paint. And then pretty much my goal next time is solely walls and ceilings. Now that the siding is done, that was the biggest push. Definitely was the biggest push, is getting that siding. Like I said, we're missing a couple end caps that I've got to order to have come in so we can finish around the bay window. But that's really about it. And the guys just need to go through and add some more screws. But like 98% of it is done. Thank goodness, because that siding was all week. It pretty much took up the whole trip. But at least the siding's done. Like I said, one light's up. I have 2 more motion lights to put up by the doors. I'm going to put other motion lights up around the house, just to have them, 1 for security reasons, but 2, it's just nice if you're doing stuff or to have a light. And like I said, next trip is just solely going to be ceiling and walls, because all 3 of us can really just dive in and just kind of everyone. Oh, it's the AC unit. I'm like, what the hell am I here? Just dive in and hopefully get all the walls and ceilings done. So that's the next trip's task. So that is where we're at. We're fixing to back the truck up to the trailer now. I got some more stuff I'm grabbing for Dad. Just gotta load everything, lock up, and then we're out. And then gonna go back to Dad's. He's got stuff he needs to load, and then Dad wants to leave out either tonight or early in the morning to head to the cabin. So part of me is like, I want to just leave when we get everything packed so we can get up there early in the morning tomorrow so we have more time to like enjoy the cabin with him and do things together and help him with stuff. But then I'm like, oh, it'd be so nice to sleep too. But it's only like it's like just a hair under an 8-hour drive up there. So it's nothing compared to what we just drove coming down here and what I'm used to driving back and forth. So I feel like 8-hour drive, I'm like, oh yeah, I could do that and that'll be easy. So I'm like, if we could just do that tonight, then we'd be up there early in the morning and then we're up there and then I can just sleep for a few hours and then help Dad with the cabin because he's got a lot of repairs to do up there too. And then hopefully leave out sometime Tuesday to head north. Because I like to get back fairly early. I usually like to get in like Tuesday night, to be honest, because I go back to work Thursday, so I can sleep sort of a normal night and then wake up and then have the whole day Wednesday to kind of like recoup, unpack, do laundry, get everything situated. That way when I start work Thursday, it's not like I'm half dead going in. So that's pretty much it. That's where the house is at. I feel really excited that we got quite a bit done. I'm ecstatic about the siding. I'm like, oh my God, I'm just so happy that that's done. I'm so appreciative of them too, just pushing through and getting that done. And then, like I said, I'm excited about some of the stuff that we were able to get done in here. So we're making progress. I hope you guys really enjoyed this series. I try to record as much as possible. It's just we were so focused on just getting everything done that I was like, oh God, I forgot to record. Oh God, I forgot to record this. Oh my gosh. So I apologize if there's not a whole lot of videos of us actually doing stuff, but I try to record as much as I could for you guys. But I appreciate you guys tagging along, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. It's going to be lots more renovation videos here and at my place in Michigan. So stay tuned. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night. All right, we've officially stopped. The guys are going to the bathroom. Annie Merle is she's after her chicken treats on the floor. Come on, Ann. Annie is sitting ever so patient. She's like, I see Mom. I see Mom. Oh, I was trying to be a good dog. Yes. I see Mom. What did you get on the pillow? Meow. What's Merle doing? It's Princess. Princess is like, I want to hang out with you guys. Yeah.
I'm making some sweet tea. 4 pounds of sugar. Should be enough, right?
Oh my gosh. Diabetes.
That should be okay.